Alright, this is going to be installment number 1 of the build of the Bladefall Blast variant of the Ball of Dead Castle Channeling Casting Damage Taken Chieftain. I am only level 75 right now. I do have a Cluster Jewel. I do have most of the damage nodes. On the tree I cut off this section in favor of putting more life in this section. Also I needed more dex because I'm using Blade Blast rather than Volatile Dead. So I cut off some of that section and reallocated it here. I'm getting AoE here since Blade Blast really benefits from AoE. So you get more overlaps. But so I picked up this as well. So that's that. I'm on level 75. Using Martyr of Innocence rather than Disintegrator because Martyr of Innocence is actually more damage for Blade Blast than Disintegrator is. Yeah, it's more flat damage, and also it adds 100% increased fire damage, so that's quite a bit. And it gives 15% fire pen. If you blocked recently, which is pretty much always because you're hitting yourself continually, and you have a 34% block chance, which is higher than the 25 Disintegrator gives. So it's more block. It also gives the Vengeance skill, which means if the Vengeance crits, it's going to be adding additional power charges. So it's just one additional thing giving power charges. So my setup right now is Cyclone, Castle Channeling, Blade Blast, increased AoE, Elemental Focus, Energy Leech. I'm keeping increased AoE in there because in Ziz's Bladefall Blade Blast build, he used increased AoE in a 6th link because he says it increases the overlap enough that it's worth it as an actual damage link because it increases the overlap. So I'm going to use that, and it's been pretty good. It helped with clear. I'm thinking it's helping with single target as well, but the damage is really high right now. And I have literally like 1/10 the damage I'm going to end up having. I think I'm having like 25,000 per hit Blade Blast right now, and it's deleting everything right now because of the consistency of the Blade Blasts. Because they're always like 100% uptime. You're just continually Blade Blasting with your Blade Falls and your Ethereal Knives and shit. So, but in the end, I think I'm going to have 263,000 before Namahu. So that could probably go up to 500,000 if that's active for that 4 seconds. So, Swift's Bridle, Cast Damage Taken, Bladefall, Spell Cascade, Conk Effect, make them closer together so they explode on the boss more cleanly. Stampedes, of course, Cast Damage Taken, Wave Conviction, Combustion, Herald of Ash, Precision, Flame Dash, Arcane Surge, Zeltry over here. I got Cast Damage Taken, Ethereal Knives, Power Drone and Crit, GMP, then Enduring Cry over here. GMP is so it adds additional blades, which means Ethereal Knife is going to leave more Lingering Blades because it leaves a Lingering Blade for every 3 projectiles fired. Then it fires 10, and then with this it fires 14. So instead of leaving 3 blades, it's going to leave 4 blades. So this actually clears kind of by itself, like even without Blade Blast. It kind of clears by itself, which is kind of amazing. Got an Assassin's Mark, Life Gain and Hit Ring. Assassin's Mark is really good. It's better than Elemental Weakness on gloves. It's just more damage when you're going crit. I only have a Tabula right now, and I don't really have any good flasks. I just have a Life Flask and Enduring Return Mono Flask of Warding. But we're going to do a cells map with Beyond and see how it works out. I may die here. I don't think I will, but I may. Considering I only have 3.8k life. I do have 700 energy shield though.
Halt and heed. Go.
Okay, hey Envoy. Envoy. As you can see, it clears really well. And kind of off screen sometimes with the Ethereal Knives. It clears similarly to a Castle Crit Ice Nova build. However, I think this is going to have more damage than Castle Crit Ice Nova build in the end. Like, solidly more damage. I'm estimating this is going to have about 20 million, I think. DPS. And like 30 As you can see, the single target for being level 76 with like really shitty gen levels is... Whoa, my graphics card's freaking out. I think that's just the game. But the damage is very good right now. And it's literally, I'm not shitting you, it's 1/10 of what's going to be in game. Less than 1/10. So this has been the map. Finish clearing this up. I'll finish clearing that up in a bit. But yeah, it's doing really well so far, especially with the Martyr of Innocence. So I'm very impressed with how it's performing. And I'll drop my POB in the forum thread so you guys can see what I'm running. Or at least what my end game setup should be. So that's been that. Peace.